Hi, how are you? All right, presents.
Sure, this is not the 360 is it?
Yeah, I have no idea. SPINK London department runs a mock, I think.
But it's 1666, isn't it? So it is 360 years. There's something coming up. Rather random selection of objects, huh?
Some Christmas tints. Oh, okay, we're going to sit up like that. This is also on 5%, but it is charging. Okay, so I'm not going to lose it after the first lot. Yes, I'm ready. Lovely. Excellent. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you find yourself in the world or joining us here in London. In the SPINK rooms, we are here for another exciting auction of English world hammered coins and historical medals, with some highlight lots that we've all enjoyed seeing, or most of the case may be, over the last couple of weeks, including the wonderful Eric Bloodaxe. If there are any sale notices, of course, we will make yourselves aware of them. And also the most important thing to note is, of course, the bid increments have subtly shifted. So for a quick refresher, £5 increments up to 100, £10 to 200, £20 between 200 and 500, £50 between 500 and 1,000, £200, £100 between 1,000 and 200, £200 between 2,000 and 500, £500 and so on as we go on, exactly as before. And so, without further ado, and of course, it has not escaped us that we are having a sale on April Fools. And I know there has been some comments in the past about, will SPINK sale dates move? No, we are having our sale date on the 1st of April, exactly as advertised. And so we begin with lot number 1. The Northwest Gaul Suessiones, Northeast Gaul Suessiones, bill and stater, and £260 is bid at £260. On SPINK Live at 260, 270 now. At 270, 280 is called. At 280 now. 300 is called. Thank you. At £300. Any advance on £300? Rare find for the UK this. The Suessiones, bill and potting. At £300 then, last and final call. If there's no further protest, we will sell it. Fair warning. Thank you very much. 300.
1-11.
1-11. Underbid at IN 1002. Lot number 2, we move to Merovingia Francia. And the wonderful National Series Pale Gold Tremissis with the Pilati Brio type, uncertain northeastern Frankish mint. No confirmed parallel. Of course, there is one other example with the Brio reverse. So that must either mean a mint signature or possibly a name of money. And we go in with 2 conflicting bids of £2,000, rated at 2,000. That's £2,000. On SPINK Live at 2,000. If 2,100 is called in the room, thank you. Room bid at 2,100. Against John SPINK Live, you will need more. It's 2-1 at the back of the room at 2,100 and holding. If there's no further protest from you, panel 92, it's going to the room bid at £2,100. Last and final call. Fair warning. Thank you very much. 2,100 to paddle 142. Lovely. Thank you very much. Your under bidder was 1-92. Lot number 3. Early Anglo-Saxon England now. The wonderful post-Cromwell phase pale gold shilling, the 2 Empress type. Spectacular example for type. Now finding themselves at auction fairly frequently, but very seldom seen this good. £6,000 is bid at £6,000. On SPINK Live at 6,000. Lot number 3 is at £6,000. On SPINK Live at 6,000. 6,500 will be your next bid if you'd like to advance me. At £6,000 then, there's no further protest. It's all with the SPINK Live bidding. Last chance at £6,000. Thank you very much. At 6,000.
1-220.
1-220. All different buyers. That's what we like to see. Lots number 4. We move on to the Continental Phase Skeets, the ever popular Wodenhead type, Series X, and we go straight in at £700. Forget the estimate, it's £700. At £700. On SPINK Live at 700. Are we all done now then? Are we selling it at 700 if there's no further protest? It's all with the pre-bid. Against all 100 of you online. It's with the pre-bidder at £700 then. Thank you very much. 700.
1-171.
171. Lovely. Lot number 5. We move to Jane Burt, the Archbishop of Canterbury, with offer as overlord. Lovely thing this. And we are looking at £4,200 to start me. At 4,200. Is there any interest at £4,200 for the Jane Burt penny? At £4,200. Very rare coin this at 4,200. I'll give you fair warning then. Looking for 4,200. Last and final call at £4,200. Not today. And we move on. Lot number 6. We move to Anglo-Frisia in the style of Louis the Pious. The pale gold solidus, the imitation of the Aix La Chapelle mint solidus, and £1,500 is bid at £1,500. Any amounts on 1,500, 1,600 is called thank you. Welcome along panel 261 at £1,600. At 1,600 on SPINK Live with the maiden live bid. 1,600. Is there any advance? On £1,600 then we will sell it if there's no further protest. Last and final call at £1,600. Fair warning. Thank you.
1-261.
1-261. Lovely. Fortune favours those who bid. Lot number 7, we move to the Mercy, the wonderful Ludica. Not quite the complete coin, but an excessive rarity, nonetheless. And we are looking for £10,000. To start me here, it's £10,000. Recorded with the British Museum on the Portal Antiquity Scheme and the Fitzroy Museum, all importantly. Very rare coin this. At £10,000. Is there any interest at £10,000? The room falls silent, so does the bidders online. At £10,000 then, last and final call. And that's what to see us after about. As we move to lot number 8, the East Anglian issues of Ethelstan. Another wonderful metal detecting find this. Another variant, extremely fine, and new variant excessively rare thus. And Fitzwilliam recorded it. Found in North Somerset in October 2021. £1,800 is bid at £1,800. On SPINK Live at £1,800. At £1,800. Is there any advance of £1,800? On SPINK Live for the Ethelstan, the first East Anglian penny at £1,800. All on SPINK Live then. If there's no further protest, we will sell it. Last and final call at £1,800. Fair warning. Thank you very much. 1,800.
1-133.
1-133. Lovely. Lot number 9. Another Ethelstan here, the non-portrait type. And we have £900 bid. Is there any advance on £900? That's £900. That's £900. Found at Feneltham, Suffolk. 950 is called. 1,000. Next bid is 1,100 if you'd like it. 1,100. 1,200. Shake of the head, no. 1,300 will be next if you'd like to advance me here in the room. If not, it's online at £1,200. At 1,200. On SPINK Live at 1,200 against the floor bid. At £1,200. And holding. At £1,200 then, last and final call for you here in the room. But it's against you at £1,200. Last call. At 1,200. Thank you. At 1,200.
1-26.
1-26. And your under bid at that time was 243. And here we go. A coin that rarely needs introduction, but I'm sure you'll indulge me for giving one. The wonderful Second Reign, Eric Bloodaxe, silver penny. So few seen in commerce, this being the 4th example to surface since the locket sale in the 1950s. This one, surprisingly, with no obvious pedigree, although it has come from a collection of coins formed no later than 1952. but try as we might to find the unique reverse legend reading, Radolf Als, it does not appear in any publication, numismatic scholarship of any period. The only guess that we can make for it is some unreported 19th century hoard coin from Ireland, but that would be pure conjecture. As it stands, fantastic fabric, superb metal, an exceptional rarity of the first class. The only other example that we have offered in these rooms was, of course, the Alan Williams example back in 2018. This far superior in quality and metal. And we go in with two opening bids of 40,000, 42,000, 44,000 at £44,000 for the exceptional Eric Bloodaxe second reign sword type silver penny at £44,000. At 44,000. We have a telephone in the wind at £44,000. At 44,000. 46,000. Thank you. On the telephone at 46. You will need to come back. Panel 220, 282, 48,000. At 48,000. At 48,000. 50,000 is called. Thank you. Straight back at 50,000. You will need more. Panel 220. It's £50,000 against you. 55 is next if you'd like to advance. At £55,000. Do we have 55? It's £50,000 and holding. At 50, 55 is called. Do we say 60 now?
You want 60?
60,000 is called. Thank you. At £60,000. New place panel 61. It's £60,000. 65 is next if you'd like it. At £60,000. What are you saying, panel 220? What are you saying, panel 61? What are you saying, panel 282? At 60,000. 65 comes in. 70 is next if you'd like it. It's 65,000. Thinking about it on the telephone. Holding at 65. Single online bidder. Yeah. 70,000 is called. Thank you. At £70,000 now. At 70,000 for the Eric Bloodaxe penny. It's £70,000. Superb coin this. Backed by the PCGS grade MS62. Find another one in this quality. It's £70,000. 75 will be next if you'd want it online. It's £70,000 and holding with the telephone. I'll give you fair warning then, panel 61. And they come in at 75.
75.
At 75,000. of excellent and stable metal of this most wonderful rarity, the Robert de Stuteville. Only the second to appear at auction in modern commerce since the millennium. Now is your opportunity. Virtually all of them are chipped or made of brittle fabric. So this is no surprise, see it as it is, but in some senses superior to the last one we sold for 13,000 on the hammer by eSell in 2020, courtesy of the fact that the head is not missing on this one. It's just the tail of the horse. £5,000 is bid at £5,000. At £5,000 for the Robert de Stuteville penny at £5,000. 5,500 new plates at 5,500 for a superb baronial rarity at 5,500. One of the most recognisable types, despite its rarity. Fewer than 10 examples known, most of which are in institutions. This being the second available to commerce and publicly, and of course private ownership since the year 2000. 5,500 is bid and holding against the telephone at 5,500. You will need more paddle 10, you'll need more paddle 252. There are 6 or 7 different bidders on this, no surprise given its rarity, at £5,500. Is there any advance on 5,500? A snip compared to the last one at £5,500, at 5,500. We say 6,000 now, new place at 6,000. Welcome back, paddle 61. It's £6,000 now with you. Against you, paddle 102, you will need more. It's £6,000. The Robert de Stuteville penny on Spink Live, 2 bidders vying it at £6,000. At 6,000. Against the telephone, then, we'll sell it to paddle 61. There's no further protest. There is, and it's another new place, paddle 289. How can we have so many different bidders all choosing to bid one increment and then stop? Quite remarkable. At 6,500, they've researched it. They've seen that the last one also chip went for 13,000. So 6,500 is a snip. Do we see any more from you, paddle 61 or 102? Or do we see another new place? 159, 135, 26, paddle 10. All of you in on this at £6,500. For the Robert de Stuteville penny then, I've given you fair warning. You've had enough preamble. You've read the description. Found a butter crown with bottle. What a wonderful fine spot at £6,500. Last and final chance then. The gavel is up against you, paddle 61 and 102. At £6,500 then, we will sell it. Last and final chance at £6,500. Thank you very much indeed. It's gone.
1-289.
289. Nice fun there. Lot 21 is withdrawn, so we move to lot 22. We go on to the short cross penny, the class 6C2, 6C3 mule. I hear the excitement and the groaning coming from all up and down the land as we move on to short cross pennies. This one, Canterbury Johan, with its cheeky purse lips portrait. We go straight at £280, but I can go quite a bit better than that. 320, 40, 60, 80, 400 is bid at £400 now. At 420, 440, 460, 480. 500 is called, thank you, at 500. You knock me out of place. It's £500 at £500. So another one from this Spink portfolio, a King John penny with the purse lips, sailing off at £500 on Spink Live. My book is out. It's with you on Spink Live. No telephones on this. So unless you want to protest online, I see all 110 of you on there. This is your chance. Last and final call at £500. It's gone. Thank you.
1-76.
1-76. Your under bid at that time was IN 1032. 2 firm bids, but it's going to the Spink Live bidder. Lot 23, we move to Edward III. Of course, give me an opportunity to mention the wonderful Hamble and Hoard sale that is coming up on Friday, the 17th of April here at Spink. Only a few weeks' time after we've filled ourselves with Easter eggs and chocolate. There is a wonderful series of third period nobles, 12 of them in a hoard coming up in a few weeks' time. But for now, we must deal with the pre-treaty. The more common Series GF Noble, we go straight at £3,400 for this, at 3,400, at £3,400, at 3,400 for the fourth coinage pre-treaty Series GF Noble, struck just shy of the Treaty of Brittany, at £3,400 then. Last call with you online at 3,400. Thank you very much.
1-217.
1-217, lovely. Lot 24, the treaty period quarter noble. I think that's probably a pre-treaty period, by the look of it. But £500 is bid. I must come in at £600. £600 with me for Edward III quarter noble. At £600. At £600. Query attribution on that one. 650 is called at £650. Motoring on SPINK Live at 650. At £650. Are we all done now then? The book is out with you on SPINK Live at £650. Last and final call at 650. Thank you very much. 650.
1-327.
1-327. Your other bid at that time was IN 1013. Plenty of IN bids today as well. It's nice to see competition from all camps. £120 is bid. The end of the third pre-treaty period Series C half throat. 120 is called. 120. Getting my words out here at 120 on SPINK Live. Another one from the Cabinet Distinguished Lady in Kent. I must go straight at 140. 140 with me. 140 on the book with me. At 140. Who wants to take me on at £140? At 140. At 140. Are we all done now? Then are we selling it at 140? There's no further protest. Last and final call at £140. Thank you. 140. To paddle IN 1013. They got that one. And your underbid at that time was 1-131. Lot 26 is withdrawn, so we move to lot 27, which is the Henry V. Azancourt King, Class CB Groats with the scuff across the face, hopefully not from an arrow, and with a little suspension hole, so maybe something to wear next time you go to the Battle of Azancourt. And £170 is bid. Nice little medieval charm here. £170 for the Henry V Groat with the mullet on breast. 180 is cool. Thank you. 180. Nice affordable piece this, perfectly presentable. 190. Our bid is agreed. Do I say 200 for you, panel 227? It's £190. 200 is next if you'd like it. It's £190. 200, thank you. 200 on the floor first. With you here in SPINK, against you on SPINK Live at 200. At £200, 220. Shake of the head, no. We'll get one eventually. We will get one eventually. 220 against you on the floor. 240 to advance me if you'd like. It's £220 at 220. Holding against the floor then on SPINK Live at 220. Last and final call at £220. Thank you. 220.
1-120.
1-120. Your underbid at that time was 243. Hard luck there. Lot 28. We move on to the Flemish imitation of the annual issue Henry VI First Reign Noble. And we go straight in at £1,700. My commission bid is out. It's £1,700 on SPINK Live at 1,700. 1,800 to advance me if you'd like. At £1,700. At 1,800 is cool. Thank you. At 1,800. Is there any advance? With the maiden bid, welcome back, 227 at £1,800. All on SPINK Live then at £1,800. Last and final call at £1,800. Thank you very much. 1,800.
1-227.
1-227. Lovely. Lot 29, we move to the annual issue half groats, and £100 is bid at £100. Pearson expertly plugged with otherwise rich dark tone. £100 is bid at £100. So on from the Cabinet of a Distinguished Lady in Kent at £100. Are we all done then? No, we're not. We have 120 bids at £120 bid with me on the book at 120. At 120, are we all done now then? Are we selling it? No, we're not. 130. I go 140. 140 of me for the Henry VI annual issue half groat. You will need more paddle 134. It's 140. Take me on if you wish. 150. I go 160 then. We have a contest. At 160 with my book bid against you on SPINK Live. You will need more. At 160 against you, paddle 134. At 160, you all done? Are you satisfied? Are you out of puff? At £160 then, last and final call it in 170. I go 180 then. You've tried again. At 180. Do I say 190 for you, 134? I'll give you fair warning. At £180, last and final call against you. They're teasing me here. 200 I go there. At £200. At 200 for Henry VI half groat that's been pierced and plugged. I'm going to state that very clearly for the record. At £200 with my book bid against you, panel 134. Do you want any more? Fair warning then, at £200. Thank you very much indeed. At £200, it's gone. 200 to battle IN 1013, and your underbidder was 1-134 that time. Lot 13, the leaf pellet issue groat. And we go straight in at 360, but I must come in at £440 on the book with me. At 440 on the book with me. At 440, 460, 480. 500 is cool, thank you. My book is out, it's £500 on SPINK Live for a lovely leaf pellet issue groat. Fantastic portrait. I don't think the photography quite captures just how nice this coin is. at £500. Very photogenic and attractive groat this at £500. Henry VI, leaf pellet issue groat with the Spink live bidder against the book then at £500. There's no further protest from the floor. Simple as that. 500.
1-195.
195, and your underbidder, unsurprised, was IN 10131 again. IN 1013. Sorry. Lot 31, we move to Henry VII now, and we go straight in with a commission bid of £150 for the Class 2A Tower Groat of Henry VII with the attempted piercing above the bust at £150. At 150. At 150. Are we all done now then? Are we selling it at 150 if there's no further protest? A little scarcity this at £150. Thank you. 150.
1-125.
125. Lovely. Lot 32. And we have the Edward IV second reign groat, type 21, struck in and around 1480, 1483, right on the cusp of the Prince in the Tower. And we are looking for £160 to start me on this. £160 anywhere. Plan split at 4 o'clock, otherwise on a stable fabric on an irregular but full flan, lightly toned, very fine. £160 anywhere for this at £160. Any interest? I'll give you fair warning. Last chance then at 160. And that's one to see us after about. As we move to lot 33. The Henry VII half groats, the Sede Vacante, the empty seat, Episcopal issue of York, struck right at the end of his reign, and we go straight in at 380. 400, 420, 440, 460 with me. At £460 with my book bid. At 460. On the book with me, you will need more on Spink Live. It's 460 with me. At 460. At 460. And holding at 460. Are we all done now then? Are we selling it at 460 if there's no further protest from the live bids? It's with my book bid then at £460. Last and final call at 460. Thank you. 460 to paddle IN 1001. And the underbid at that time was 1-186. And lot 34, we move on to Henry VIII, and we start with the Witten Type 3, the Written 1 Type 3 issue. Second coinage groat with the closed C's. Spink 2337C, which I think makes it Laker Bust B. £480 is bid. Another one from the Cabinet of Distinguished Lady in Kent, bought from Baldwin's 1973. £480 is bid. At £480. This unusual portrait, the Laker Bust B, rather than the more commonly seen D, with a Greek profile. £480 is bid. All on Spink Live. Are we all done? At £480. Nice thing this, at £480. With a few scuffs and antiquity. At £480. Uniformly bold fine. 480 then, last and final call, we will sell it at 480. 500, thank you. At 500. Has that knocked them out? At £500 in the room. At 500, I think you have it. At £500 then, last and final call on the floor here in London at 500. There you go. Worth turning up for. Thank you very much indeed. Pound 243. Your underbid at that time was 1-193. Lot 35. Another of these, and we are looking for just £160 start me. Just £160 to start me here at 160. And just £160 for the second coinage, Laker Bust B variety. Groat, 160. I'll give you fair warning then. Is bid. I'll take the room first. You'll need more panel 312. 170. 180. Is a bid at 180. Arare Humanum Est. It's £180 with the room bid here in London. You will need more online. 190. Sure you don't want to go 200? They have to go 220. Nah. It's £190 then. Over to you, panel 312, if you want 200. It's £190 for you on Spink Live against the floor at £190. Are we selling then? £190. Last and final call. Thank you very much. 190 to panel 1-327. And your underbid was 243 again. As we move to lot 36. And here we are. The pick of the crop. The beautiful example of the Greek bust. Right. An exemplary portrait. Really holds some good, very fine, lovely, well-balanced coin this. And we go straight in at £900. That's £900. This lovely example of Henry VIII. Second coinage groat with that more unusual Greek bust. Beautifully accentuated there. 950 is called, thank you. At 950, you will need more panel 237. It's £950 against you now. at £950. At 950. Do I say 1,000 anywhere? It's £950. This wonderful groat. 1,000 is called thank you, new place. Welcome along, panel 355. We have a contest at £1,000. 1-1 to advance, B312. It's 1,100. Thank you. Over to you, 355. It's easy. Swipe and bid or click wherever you are in the world. It's £1,100 now against you at 1,100. You don't need time to look at that portrait. It's exemplary for type. At 1,100, are we all done now then? Are we selling it at 1,100? There's no further protest. Last and final call at £1,100, 1,200 in the nick of time. 1,200 now. We're getting into our stride. Come on, 312. It's 1,200 against you at 1,200. At 1,200. Do I say 1-3 anywhere? It's 1,200. Fair warning then, the gavel is up against you, 312. I have to push you. Last and final call at £1,200 against you. Fair warning. It's gone. Thank you.
1-355.
1-355. Nabbing it in the nick of time. 37 moves withdrawn, so we jump to lot 38. And we move to Thomas Wolsey, the fateful Mr. Wolsey of the Treaty of the Moor fame. And we go straight in at £320 for York sign second coinage groat. 340 in the room first. At 340, you'll need more on Spink Live. It's 340 on the floor. Do you want 360, 294? 360 they call. 380, thank you. 380 with the floor bid. 400 if you'd like it. 420, straight back. Here we go. This is how we bid. 440, 460, at 460, 480, 500. At £500, they'll need to go 550 now. It's against you, battle 294. It's with 500 with the room bid here. 550 if you'd like it. At £500 and holding with the floor bid here. At £500. At 500. At £500, are we all done then? Against you, panel 294, you're maxed out. So with the floor bid then at £500, fair warning. And it's gone, £500 to panel 243. And your under bid at that time was the unlucky Mr. 294. Lot 39, and we move to the generously graded NGC XF 45 transitional period groat. Struck under Edward VI, but of course bearing the name of his late father Henry VIII. And in the Parkinson collection holder with the attractive portrait, but with the chips to boot, £300 is bid at £300. On Spink Live at 300. For the XF45 graded transitional period tower groat at £300. Are we all done? Are we selling it at 300? Nice portrait this for £300. Fair warning, last call at £300. Thank you, 300.
1-200.
1-200. Lot 14. We move on to the first period growth over the 6th, another rarity from the Edwardian period. And of course, worth mentioning that as part of the Hambledon Hoard, we will also be offering the Silverton Hoard of coins of Richard III, including an angel with the Rick Edouard over stamp, and the Cheddleton Hoard of 9 fantastic Edward VI half sovereigns. Nice gallop through time with 4 hoards on the 17th of April. But for now, we're on lot 14, the very rare first period groats of Edward VI, and we're looking for £850 anywhere. £850 for this. At £850, I'll give you fair warning at £850. Last and final chance, think about it. If not, it's one to see us after about as we move to lot 41. And we have the wonderful third period fine silver porcelain crown. Beautifully toned this. No surprise to see this one racing away. We go straight in at 4,600, 4,800, 5,000 is called. £5,000 with me, 5,500, 6,000. 6,500 is called. At £6,500 on Spink Live at 6,500. At 6,500 on Spink Live at 6,500. Beautifully toned, beautiful portrait. This at £6,500. Do I say 7,000 anywhere? My book is out. It's with the Spink Live bidder. At £6,500 and holding. 7,000 is called. Thank you. At £7,000. The Southwark signed under Sir John York, the Under Treasurer, at £7,000. At £7,000. 7,000 holding with the maiden Spink Live bidder. A lovely toned example of this. Nice uniform strike for the horseman for 1551. Opportunity to do the Lingford dies here at £7,000. Are we all done now then at 7,000 holding? If we've been fair warned, at £7,000, last and final call, it's with you, paddle 308. And it's yours, thank you.
1-308.
1-308, lovely. Lot 42. And another uniform and well-balanced sixpence from the third period. Again, under Sir John York. He made some nice coins. £650 is bid. Another one from this Spink 1970s portfolio, 700.
So if I'm right,
Nope. £700, a big bit, 750, doesn't matter. At £750 on SPINK Live. The room is out for the moment. Over to you on SPINK Live, 800. Here they come. In their droves, at £800. There's 110 people online at the moment. At £800. At £800 and holding against you, panel 312 and 228. At £800. For the Southwark sixpence, or red with a sixth at £800. Are we all done now then? Are we selling it at 800 if there is no further protest? Last and final call at £800. Fair warning. Thank you.
1-355.
355. Lovely. Lot 43. And we have nice little Mary Grope here, and we must bounce along. 180, 190, 200, 220, 240 is bid at £240. For the Mary Grope at £240. At 240. At 240. Do I say 260? Last chance then at 240 if there's no further protest. Last and final call at £240. Thank you very much. 240.
1-193.
1-193, and it's our old friend IN1013 again. Spray bidding in our auction very generously. Thank you very much indeed for all of your bids. As we move to lot 44, the Marion Philip, shilling undated, but nevertheless 1554, with the market value and the full titles, English and Spanish, as we go straight in at £500. Nice little bit of deliberate Protestant iconoclasm there. Clearly Mary's portrait rubbed out, but Philip II's left largely intact. And £550 is bid on the floor. Here in Spink at £550. At 550. At £550. On the floor at 550. At 550. At 550 and holding then. Against you online, it's 550 with the floor bid here in London. 600. Down. 650. Yeah, 650 then. Here we go. All the reason to attend an auction here at Spink at 650 and holding against you on Spink Live at 650. Fair warning then, against you panel 209. Last and final call at £650. It's gone. Thank you. 650 to panel 243, and your only bid at that time was 209. Sportingly letting you win that one. As we move on to the next one, the 1557 sixpence. And we are looking for 280 to start me here, and the interest at 280 for the scarce 1557 sixpence. A little ragged around the edges. I think for 280. Well, shall we say 200 to start me off then? Well, not start me at 200. See if 200 gets the nibbles out. £200. The interest at £200 for 1557 sixpence. There it is, straight away, £200. Anyone want to take on? Panel 294 for the maiden bid of £200 for the 1557 sixpence at 200. Anyone wants on £200? On Spink Live, 200. 220 is called, thank you, here they go. Now let's see if we get back to 280. 240 is called. Do we see 260 next? It's £240. We're not far off at £240. Try again, panel 227. It's against you, 240. 260 if you'd like it. At £240. At 240. Are we all done? Are we selling it at 240? You've all been fair warned at £240. The scarce 1557 sixpence. Last and final call at £240. Thank you. 240.
1-294.
294.
Yes.
Good luck. Lot 46 is withdrawn, so we jump to 47. And we have telephones on this, book bids on this, and Spink Live bids on this. The lovely Croslet, second issue shilling, bust 1A. And we have £280 bid, but I must come at 300, 320. £320 with my book bid. At £320 on the book with me. At 320, looking to the telephones now. £320. At 320 and holding with the book. 340, thank you. 340 on the floor with the commission telephone at 340. My book is out. It's 340 on the telephone at 340. Who wants to take them on? At £340. Nice little 1970s Spink portfolio coin this at £340 and holding with the telephone then. 360, here they come. At 360, they like the tone. 360. No? A nice little dalliance, but straight in and straight out again. It's with Spink Live then, against the telephone at 360. 380 is next if you'd like it. At £360 then, there's no further protest. Last and final call against the telephone. With you, panel 200 at £360. Thank you very much. 360.
1-200.
1-200. Sorry, what was your telephone panel?
910.
910. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was the underbidder. Lot 48. And we'll try again. The sixth issue shilling. Look at the portrait on this. Lovely thing, this. I'm sure there's room to manoeuvre. The 6B, and we go straight at £240. Well, the Spink 1970s portfolio one here. Nice thing, the mid-mark ton, the 1590s. 240 is bid, 260 now. Here they come. They're piling in on Spink Live. Doesn't take much to be 20 quid on Spink Live at 260 now. Look at the portrait. Lovely balanced portrait, this. Ample eye appeal on this at £260. Is there any more? At £260. At 260. A lovely coin, this, at £260 only. Are we selling it at 260 if there's no further protest? Last and final call at 260, 280 in the nick of time. Thank you. 312, 202. Wake up at £280. They're here to be sold on Spink Live. At 280, 300 is next if you'd like it. 312. At £280. A superb looking coin, this, at £280. You will not be disappointed with this. Can't say any more than that. Last and final call. Look at the details on the portrait. Fair warning, £280. 300. There we go. They've woken up at £300. And it's another new place, 217. So we have 4 different bidders, all of whom are allowing each other to wait to bid. You've been fair warned. It's with you, 217. Last call at £300. It's gone.
1-217.
217. Not waiting any longer. Lot 49. We move to the Jacobean series and the lovely run of second coinage Unite, all purchased from the Chipping Norton Hoard, which last bid, of course, our friends over at Norton Eden back in 2009. All of this little run here, all Hoard coins from Chipping Norton. And we go straight at 2,600 for the mint mark Grapes 1607 issue. There it is at £2,600. The Jacobean Unite, the first of these at 2,600. 2.8 to advance me if you'd like. At 2,600 and holding. On Spink Live at 2,600 then. There's no further protest. Last and final call at 2,600 with the Spink Live bids. Thank you very much. 2,600.
1-191.
191. Lovely. Lot 15. Second of these, the mint mark trefoil, slipped or otherwise. 2,600 is again bid. This one, lot 18 from the Chipping Norton Hoard at £2,600. At 2,600. Fair warning then at 2,600. Last and final call at £2,600. Thank you very much. 2,600.
1-191.
Predictable result. Predictable bidder. Lot 51. And we have another of these, mint mark trefoil. And this one, lot 21 for the Chipping Norton Hoard. And I have 2,800 bid twice. Can you clear me? Hello, I have two. Oh, doesn't matter. Someone else has at 3,000. That's very, very courteous of you online. But you've hit an auto bid maximum, so you will need more paddle 284. Yeah. 3,200 is sought from you at £3,000 against you at the moment. 3,200 comes in. On the floor at 3,200. Thank you. 3,200 on the floor. With the commission telephone at 32 against you, paddle 196 and 284 now. You will need more. It's £3,200 at 3,200 and holding at £3,200, 3.4 in the nick of time at 3.4. Do you want 3.6?
You do 3.5.
Why not? 3,500. Live a little, but they can go 3.6 if they want. 3,600 is sought from you, paddle 221. We've split the bid, so we'll allow the split bid back in your favour if you so wish. 3,500 and holding with the telephone against you, paddle 221. Are you going to let this go for £100? At £3,500, then precision bidding from the telephone. Master stroke at 3,500. Thank you very much. 3.5.
1-148.
1-148. And your underbid at that time was 1-221. Lovely. Lot 52. And another Chipping Norton coin, this one, the mint mark trefoil again. Nice little bit of peripheral tone. Lot 24 from the auction. We go straight at £2,600. At 2,600. At £2,600 and holding 2.8. At 2,800. Welcome back, 284. At £2,800. At £2,800. All on Spink Live at 2,800. There's no protest from the telephones or the floor bids. It's selling at £2,800. Thank you very much. 2,800.
1-284.
284. Lot 53. And this one, again, min-mark Singapore now. A later portrait. And we have lots 26 here. Paddle is £2,800. At £2,800. On Spink Live at 2,800. At £2,800. On Spink Live at 2.8 and holding. Is there any more? Telephone looks interested but isn't bidding at 2,800. Now we have 3,000. You place 3,000 at £3,000. At 3,000. At 3,000. At 3,200 now. Two different bidders buying in now. 3,200. Do we see any more? 3.4 is next if you like it. At £3,200. at £3,200. At 3,200. Are we holding at 3-2? Last call at £3,200. Thank you.
1-61.
1-61. Oh, welcome back again, 61. Lot 54. And we have £2,800 bid for lot 29 of the Chipping Norton Hall at £2,800. Any advance on 2,800? At £2,800. Are we all done? Are we selling it at 2,800? If there isn't, no, we're not. 3,000. Welcome back. 221 at £3,000. Why not? At £3,000. At 3,000 then. We're selling it at 3,000 if there's no further protest. Last and final call at £3,000. Thank you.
1-221.
1-221. All different bidders. Nice to see. Lot 55. And we have the mint mark ton unite, and we go straight in at 2,600. Lot 33 from the Chipping Norton Hall at £2,600. At £2,600. Any advance on 2,600? If not, we'll sell it at 2,600. Last and final call at £2,600. Thank you very much. 26.
1-191.
1-191. Welcome back again. Lot 56. And another mint mark ton here. And we go straight in at 2,800. At £2,800 is bid. At £2,800. On Spink Live at 2,800. At 2,800 and holding. Are we all done now then? Are we selling it at 2,800? Last and final call at £2,800. Lot 34 from Chipping Norton. 28. Thank you.
1-284.
1-284. Lovely. Lot 57. And we have the mint mark ton again. And we go straight in at £2,800 again. At £2,800. At 2,800. Lot 38 from the Chipping Norton Hoard at 2,800. Fair warning. Last of these at £2,800. Thank you very much. And that's gone.
1-53.
1-53. Lot 58 we move on to. A nice Carter coin this. A third coinage half crown. Struck at the very tail of the Jacobean reign. £850 is bid, but I must come in. 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, £1,400 is bid on the book with me at £1,400. 1,500 is called, thank you, at £1,500. At £1,500. On Spink Live at 1,500. Against my book, it's £1,500. At £1,500. At 1,500. At £1,500 and holding at £1,500. At £1,500, are we selling it at £1,500? Last and final call at £1,500. The Welsh Plumes, half crown, there it is, at £1,500. Thank you very much. 1,500.
1-170.
1-170, and your underbidder was IN1010 that time. Lot 59. The third coinage shilling. And another one from our 1970 Spink portfolio. And 220 is bid, but I'm sure there's more in the tank because I must go 240, 260. Thank you. And 280 is called at 280 for the mint mark. Thistle third coinage shilling with the 6th crown and armoured bust there at £280. On Spink Live at 280. At 280, we're all done now then. Are we selling it at 280? Last and final call at £280. 300 in the nick of time. Welcome back, 200. You've worked out the auto bid was against you. At £300, are we all done now then? Are we selling it at 300? Fair warning at £300. Thank you. 300.
1-200.
1-200. We like the pace online, but I'm sure we can get even quicker. Lot 60. The Group C, Charles. The first fine work unite with a little bit of surface smoothing, but nevertheless extremely fine in parts with the Baldwin's Providence, and £16,000 is bid. I can't recall the number of times this coin has been offered for sale by us. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time of asking, but despite the fact we've offered it for £12,000 for the last 3 times, the power of Spink Live bidding has taken us to £16,000. It is a wonder that numismatic world, we can't guess it, and we're the specialists in it. At £16,000, we are very grateful. 2 different bidders online. We've hit them in the sweet spot. The end of the financial year, now's your opportunity to own a fine work unite at £16,000. Last of these that we sold went for over 30, so it is a snip at £16,000. Do I say any more from you, Paddle 185? At £16,000. Thank you. At £16,000 and holding. On Spink Live at 16,000. For the fine work unite at £16,000 with a nice write up there at £16,000. Last call. Thank you very much indeed.
1-247.
1-247. Terrific. Thank you very much. Lot 61. And we move on to Charles I. Now, we had the scandal of the graceless florins of the 19th century, but here we have the Christless sixpence. How can you spell Christ's name wrong? Chisto, not Cristo on the reverse. The famous Brio Chisto error, £170 is bid at £170. This well-known, well-recorded error, Christ spelt wrong. Charles I at 170, 180. Excuse me, at £180 now on the SPINK Live. 190. The Chisto error sixpence from Nicholas Brio at 190. Do I say 200 anywhere? It's £190 as we get into our stride and SPINK Live. Still over 100 of you online. I can see you, but you're not bidding. It's with you, paddle 285 at £190. We will sell it. Last and final call at 190. Fair warning. Thank you.
Yeah. 1-285.
1-285, lot 62. Gracias, amiga. Lot 62, the Royalist York threepence. Look at this, a lovely little portfolio coin, last seen in the 1970s when bought from SPINK. Nice little coin with that rocker press vibe and that beautiful 50-year-old tone. £420 is bid, and quite right for this wonderful little Royalist threepence struck at York. 440 at 440 at 440. A characterful little coin, this. Unusual denomination, of course, the 17th century, the rocker press struck threepence. 440 is called. 460 now, thank you, 460. You'll need more paddle 312, paddle 200, paddle 160, paddle 116, 138. Look at them all, queuing up with the B's with you, 287. This characterful little threepence. Lovely coin, this at £460. Are we all done? Are we selling it at 460? Fair warning, not something you will be disappointed with. Paddle 287, a lovely buy this at £460. Thank you, 460.
1-287.
287, fortune favours you today. Congratulations, lot 63. We move on to Exeter. And the famous commemorative half crown, dated 1642 to commemorate the raising of the Royal Standard at Nottingham on the 22nd of August 1642 at the start of the Second English Civil War. There were, of course, two for Charles I, but this one struck at Devon, in Devon, at Exeter in July 1644 when he visited the town. And we're looking for £8,000, at £8,000 for this wonderful Exeter half crown. About 24 examples known, several of which are, of course, in museums. This, a noted and celebrated rarity, and one that has caused much pondering in the numismatic circles over the years as to why the date is born for a coin that is later in time. A commemorative coin. £8,000 is sought. £8,000. We're looking for £8,000. At £8,000 is bid. At £8,000. The Exeter half crown at £8,000. This celebrated rarity, is there any more? For the maiden bid on SPINK Live at £8,000. And holding then at £8,000, we will sell it at £8,000 if there is no further protest. Wonderful buy this at £8,000. Thank you very much indeed. At £8,000, it's gone.
1-61.
1-61. Congratulations, 61. Lot 64, we move on to the iconic lozenge-shaped Newark shillings, and we start with the 1646 dated Newark without the E, and we go straight at £1,200, £1,300, £1,400 is bid at £1,400, at £1,400, at £1,400. On SPINK Live at £1,400, against the book at £1,400. £1,500 is called, thank you, at £1,500. My book is out. It's £1,500 on SPINK Live. One of several coins offered from the Oriel collection today at £1,500. The iconic Civil War issue, £1,500. Seems like a snip. And we're selling it then to the maiden SPINK Live bid against the book and against the auto bids at £1,500. Thank you very much.
1-312.
1-312. Congratulations, lot 65. The last couple from me before I hand over to my colleague is the lozenge shilling of 1646. Now, that is quite clearly a sixpence. So I'm intrigued as to how we've described a shilling as a sixpence, but there we go. Josh, are you able to check to see if lot 65 is actually a sixpence, or is that the wrong illustration? Because it's quite important, because we have a £1,000 bid. I have book bids, and I also have a telephone on this one, but it's worth checking just to see if the illustration is wrong. Well, they're bidding online. Momentary pause while we check. Is it a shilling or is it a sixpence? Quite an obvious error to make, but there we go. The weight is a dead giveaway. The illustration is a dead giveaway. But yet we've described it as a shilling. So bear with us one moment. And of course, it's worth mentioning that the last of the four hoards, which I've already mentioned, is the Cum d'Habito hoard, which is actually rather interesting because Cwm Dabitur was inhabited by a local vicar by the name of Nathaniel Spinks, who happens to be the brother of one Elmer's Spinks, whose goldsmithing empire is one of the main sources of the history behind the Spink name today. And so it's quite nice that the last of the 4 hoards that we have coming up on the 17th of April is actually coming home. And he fled at the end of 1688 with James II to the continent and stayed a nunnery priest. Stayed loyal to James II, swore allegiance to him, couldn't swear allegiance to. Oh, you're going to present me the coin. How lovely. This is what we like to see. It's like the old days where I could present it to the winner. Thank you very much. Yes, I can happily confirm as auctioneer that it is indeed a 6pence. And pierced and plugged is the correct definition. So please bid accordingly. The on the cuff, on the spot sale notice, this is clearly a lozenge 6pence, not a shilling. So £1,100 is bid on Spink Live at 1,200. Thank you. That bid came after my announcement. So 266, you realise you are bidding on a 6pence, not a shilling. And the illustration is correct for the coin. At £1,200 then, are we all done? 1,300, no we're not. At £1,300. Bidding with confidence on Spink Live, thank you, at £1,300. We're back in action. For the Newark 6pence, the illustration is correct. Bid according to illustration. At £1,300. Are we all done now then? Are we selling it at £1,300? Last and final call at 1,300. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
1-312.
1-312. Lovely. Excellent. And I can now pass that over to the internet like they did in the old days. The winning bidder, 312. Thank you. Lot 66. And we have another impressive metal detecting find. The octagonal shilling on a lightweight flan of Pontefract, getting ahead of myself. And we are looking for £3,000. This wonderful metal detecting find, extreme rarity to come out of metal detecting at £3,000. At £3,000. Any interest at 3,000? Is bid, thank you, at £3,000. We have our Civil War collectors out in force today at £3,000. The Pontefract shilling at £3,000. Is there any advance on 3,000? At £3,000 and holding. On Spink Live at 3,000. You've been fair warned if there's no further protest from the live bids or the room at £3,000. Thank you very much. 3,000.
1-61.
1-61. Welcome back again. And the penultimate couple of me, of course, we have Mr. Cromwell, Lord Protector. The shilling, this one grade AU details cleaned, again from the Oriole collection. Nice little bit of tone. £1,800 is bid at £1,800. The Cromwell shilling, struck at Drury House at £1,800. Are we all done with the Spink Live bids? If there's no further protest, we'll sell it at £1,800. Last and final call at £1,800. Thank you.
1-16.
1-16. Lovely. And the last lot from me, before I hand over to my colleague Joshua, is another of the Cromwell shillings, again from the Oriole collection. Designated XF details reverse rim repair, as if anyone would really bother with that. £1,300 is bid at £1,300. We describe it as contact marked and some tooling to edge. £1,400 is bid at £1,400. At £1,400. Some remilling obviously going on. At £1,400 and holding at £1,400 then. It's against you, battle 266. You will need more. You've hit the auto bid. It's not yours at £1,400 then. Last and final call at £1,400. Thank you very much. 1,400.
1-210.
1-210. Joshua, that is yours. Thank you very much. Oh, fine, okay. Oh, lovely. I've won them all. Thank you very much. So you're there.
Great. Thank you, Greg, and thank you for the tie. And now we shall move on to the English mill coinage. So naturally, we will be starting with the first hammered issue of Charles II, 6pence. And we are looking for a bid of £500. Looking for £500. A duplicate from the Robert Shuttlewood collection, and more importantly, from the cabinet of a distinguished lady in Kent, looking for £500, but if there is no action, we shall pass. Fair warning. And passed. On to lot 71. Lot 70 has been withdrawn. A 1691 crown, and £900 is bid. £900 is bid, looking for £1,000 is bid. Faster than I can ask for it. £1,000 is bid, looking for £1,100. Holding then at £1,000. There's £1,100 is bid, looking for £1,200. £1,100 is bid on SPINK Live, looking for £1,200. Fair warning, I shall sell at £1,100. Sold 1,100 to paddle.
Am I reading it?
May I have the numbers?
1-200.
200. Thank you very much. Lot 72 then, a half guinea of William III. And we are opening at £600. £600 is bid on SPINK Live. 650, 700. £700 is bid, looking for 750 now. 750, 800, thank you. Looking for 850. It's with the internet at £800. Looking for 850. If not, we shall sell at 800. 850 is bid. 900. Will you come back, paddle 200, paddle 200? It's with paddle 181 now at £900. Fair warning. If there's no more bids, we shall sell at 900. Last chance. Sold 900 to paddle 181. Lot 73, another half guinea of William III, 1701. And we are asking for £3,000. Looking for £3,000 to open the bidding. Toned to perfection, one might say. Blood orange, if it's not too cliched. Asking for £3,000. If there's no protest, we shall move on. Fair warning. And passed. On to lot 74, a William III crown, graded MS61, very well deserved. And we're opening at £1,700. Do I have 1,800? Looking for 1,800 now. It's with the auto bidder at 1,700. If there's no protest, we shall sell at 17. Fair warning. £1,700 to paddle 62. Lot 75 now. May I come in with my book at £500, please? £500 with the book, looking for 550. It's with the book at £500, asking for 550. Holding with the book then. We shall sell to my book at 500. Fair warning. 550 is bid. May I have 600? 600, still with the book. With my book at £600, looking for 650. Holding with the book then, we shall sell to the book at £600. Fair warning. £600 to IN 1007. Lot 76, a William III shilling from the Oriel collection, and £260 is bid. £260 online, 280. 300 jumping, flying away, thanks to the power of the auto bidders. 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460. We're all learning the increments now. 480. Can we make it around £500? It's against you, paddle 228. It's with paddle 272. £500 is bid. Looking for 550 now. Holding then at £500 on SPINK Live with paddle 228. against paddle 272. Fair warning, I shall sell at 500. £500 to paddle 228. Lot 77, sixpence, and 170 is bid. Looking for 180 would be our next bid. 170 on the internet. 190, 220, still with the auto bidder. With the auto bidder at 220. One more bid could clear it. 260. Still with the auto bidder at £260. Against you, paddle 228 and paddle 280 on SPINK Live. We shall sell at 260. Fair warning. £260 to paddle 195. Lot 78 now, a half guinea of Anne, beautifully turned, and we are looking for £4,000. £4,000 to start me off. Do we have any bids of £4,000? If not, we shall move on. Fair warning. There's no interest at £4,000. And passed. Lot 79 now. A post-union crown of 1707 and £440 is bid. Looking for 460. £440. Holding then, with the prior bidding, we shall sell at 440. Fair warning. Sold £440 to paddle 164. Lot 80 then, an MS61 post-union half crown, and 1100 is bid, asking for 1200. 1200 would be our next bid. 1200 is bid on SPINK Live. The auto bidder is cleared. Do I have 13? Holding at 12, we shall sell at 12. There's no further protest. Fair warning. Sold £1,200 to paddle 390. Lot 81 then, a roses and plumes half crown, and £280 is bid, looking for 300. 280, a prior bid on the internet, looking for £300. If not, it's sorted itself out. We shall sell at 280. Fair warning. £280 to paddle 138. Lot 82 then. AU details half guinea of 1719 and £1,500 is bid. Do I have 1600? It's with paddle 157, online at £1,500. Looking for 1600 as our next bid. If not, we shall sell at 1500. Fair warning. Sold 1500 to paddle 157. Lot 83 now, a quarter guinea, 1718 and £380 is bid. Looking for 400 as our next bid. £380 is bid. There's no protest for 400. We shall sell at 380, 400, 420, 440. Do I have 460? It's against you, 279 on SPINK Live. It's with paddle 188 at £440. If you won't go £20 further, we shall sell at 440. Fair warning. Sold 440 to paddle 188. Lot 84 now, a half guinea, an old head half guinea, and £550 is our prior Spink Live bid, looking for 600. £550, holding then. If there's no protest, at 6, we shall sell at 550, fair warning. Sold £550 to paddle 032. The speed and efficiency of getting your bids in online before the auction. Lot 85 now, £1,700 is bid for an NGC uncirculated Rose's Crown of 1741, and 1,700 has won it on the internet, but will they win it in person? There's no protest. We shall sell at 1,700, looking for 18, fair warning. 1,700 to paddle 210. Quite the variety of paddles. Lot 86 now, a Lima Crown graded AU 58, and £2,000 is bid. £2,000, 2,200, looking for 24. £2,200 on Spink Live. 2,400 on the phone. It's with the phone at 2,400. It's with the phone on at 24. A slight delay in the connection of the screen there. 2,400 with the phone. 26 on Spink Live. 28 with the phone then at £2,800. Would you like to come back in, paddle 228 on Spink Live? It's in the room at 2,800. Holding with the phone, with Ella's phone, fair warning, £2,800 to paddle 910. Thank you. Lot 87, again another AU 58 and another Lima half crown. Half crown rather than crown. We are at £420. 420. Deliberation on the phone. 440. They've cut in. Would you like 460? Possibly not. £440 then with the auto bidder. Is there any protest online from Paddle 200? If not, we shall sell at 440. Fair warning. Oh, we'll count that. We can count that. I did ask. £460 then on Spink Live. You've cleared the auto bidder then, £460. If the phone is out, we shall sell to Spink Live at 460. Fair warning. No more chances. Sold £460 to paddle 200. Lot 88 now. And my book is cleared, and we're at £380 on the auto bidder. 400 on the phone. In the room then at £400 with Ella's phone holding at 400. Fair warning. Last chance. £400 to 910. Paddle 910. Lot 89. Reconnecting on the iPad. And we're in. £240 is bid for this Rose's shilling of 1739. £240. Do I have 260? 260 I do. 260 on Spink Live, looking for 280. It's with Spink Live at 260. Fair warning. Last chance. £260 to paddle 272. Lot 90 now. £1,000 is bid for a trio, a triumvirate of George III guineas. and £1,000 is bid, looking for 1,100. Holding then at £1,000. There's no protest at 11, fair warning. £1,000 to paddle 164. Lot 91, an MS62 Bank of England dollar and £1,000 is again bid. £1,000. My book has been cleared, looking for 1,100. We shall sell them. 1,100 is bid on SPINK Live. Thank you, paddle 30. The auto bidder seems to be cleared. It's with SPINK Live at £1,100. Fair warning. £1,100 then to paddle 030. Lot 92, a new coinage sovereign. Is it coming up? Yep.
Yeah.
£1,500 is bid on SPINK Live. My book has been wiped out. We're with the internet at £1,500. That prior bidding, saving us plenty of time today. If there's no protest, looking for 1,600. 1,600 is bid. 1,600 is with SPINK Live at 1,600. Looking for 17 now. 1,700 is the next bid. Fair warning, we shall sell at 1,600. Sold 1,600 to paddle 295. And lot 93, another sovereign of 1820 and £1,200 is our prior bid. £1,200, 1,300 would be the next increment. 1,300 is bid on SPINK Live with yet another new bidder. 1,300 on the internet, holding them at 13. Looking for 14. If there are no more bids, we shall sell at 1,300. Fair warning. Sold 1,300 to paddle 138. Lot 94 now, and £1,200 is bid, looking for 1,300. £1,200, would you like 1,300?
No.
Just the Doritos? We shall sell then at 1,200. Fair warning, last call. Sold £1,200 to the prior bid of paddle 164. Lot 95 now from the CT collection, and £16,000 is bid. £16,000. Looking for 17,000. £16,000 is bid. It's been fought out already. £17,000 is bid. £17,000 on SPINK Live. 18,000. Paddle 247 comes back in. 19,000. It's against you 247, and it's back with you at 20,000. £20,000 then on SPINK Live with paddle 247. Will you come back in paddle 325? It's against you 325. It's with 247 at £20,000. Fair warning. We shall sell at 20,000. Last chance. 22,000. 20. Apologies to those recording this in the room. 24,000 is bid now. It's against you 325. It's at 24,000. Looking for 26. I'll give you a moment to decide. It's against paddle 325 with 247 at 24,000. May we offer 25? It's a round number. It's exciting. Give you a chance, paddle 325, to come in at 25,000. If not, we shall sell at 24,000. And he comes back in at 25,000, 26,000 now to paddle 247. Holding strong, nerves of steel, £26,000. There's no more protest online or in the room. We shall sell at 26 to paddle 247. Fair warning. Last chance. 26,000, paddle 247. Thank you very much.
26,000.
On to lot 96. A new coinage, half sovereign, and £600 is bid. £600 is our bid. Looking for 650. Looking for 650. If not, we shall 650 is bid.
620.
700 is bid. 700 on SPINK Live. Looking for 750. 750. Before I can even ask, looking for 800 now. So that's 750 on SPINK Live. It's against you, paddle 295. 800 is your next bid. If not, we shall sell at 750. Fair warning. 750 then to paddle 181. Lot 97 now, and my book is wiped. We're at £700. £700 is the current bid. Would you like 750 on the phone? Holding 700, waiting for the phone, doing our sums, possibly not. We shall sell then, £700. Prior bidders, fair warning, £700 to paddle 030. And lot 98, a new coinage crown, £700 is once again bid. £700 with prior bidding, 800 now, 900, the auto bidder not yet knocked out. Would you like to come back in, paddle 61? It's £900 with the auto bidder. 950 on the phone. It's with the phone. Up. 1,000 now. On SPINK Live. Shake of the head. Shall we sell then to the internet at 1,000? There's no protest from Ella. No protest from paddle 61. We shall sell £1,000. Fair warning. £1,000 to paddle 149 in the nick of time. Lot 99 now. A new coinage crown of 1819 and £460 is bid. 460 is bid, looking for 480, 500. Do I hear 550? £500 then. Ella, would you like 550? No, we shall sell then at £500 to the auto bidder. Fair warning. We shall sell at 500. £500 to paddle 138. Lot 100, an MS63, no less, half crown, 1816, and £400 is our bid. £400 is bid. 420. With the phone, please, thank you. Thought I had my increments wrong. It is 420 with the phone. Holding them with the phone. They've knocked out the auto bidder. She'll sell to Ella's phone at £420. Fair warning. Sold 420 to 910. And my final lot, an MS62 new coinage half crown, £360 is bid, looking for 380. £360 is bid. 380 on the phone. 400 back with the auto bidder. 420 on the phone. 440 with the auto bidder. 460 on the phone. Back at 480, it's against you. Would you like 500? 500 on the phone then. But there is a prior bid of 500. Would you like 550? 550 on the phone. It's holding now with the phone at 550. You've cleared the competition. £550 to Ella's phone, fair warning. Sold 550 to paddle 910.
Bye.
Now I shall hand over to Georgie. Is there anything here that you need? Here, do you have a pen?
I've got a pen. No.
I'll use my pen.
Okay, thank you, Josh. I move on now to the reign of George IV, and we start with lot 102 for this sovereign of 1821, and I see 1300 is bid. Any advance on 1300 for this 1821 sovereign? At 1300 and holding. This very fine example at 1300. If there's no further protest, I will sell. Fair warning. And sold 1300 to
1-189.
thank you 189. Moving on to lot 103, and we've got a graded example here. Fantastic MS64 for this 1826 sovereign, and I see 4,800 is bid. Any advance on 4,800? 5,000 with the auto bidder. Spink Live, you have to come back in again at £5,000 with the auto bidder. At 5,000 and holding. MS64, 1826 sovereign at 5,000 now. If we're all done, I will sell for £5,000. Fair warning, and sold 5,000.
1-46.
1-46. Moving on to lot 104 with this rather fantastic proof half sovereign, 1821. Forget that estimate, and we are at 7,500. At 7,500 with the prior bidder. At 7,500. Any advance on 7,500 for this proof 63 ultra cameo at 7,500. If the pre-bidding has done it, we hold at 7,500. Fair warning, no not, and they sneak in on Spink Live at 8,000 now. Kicking out the auto bidder at 8,000, new place on Spink Live. Holding now at 8,000 with the Spink Live bidder, fair warning, and sold 8,000.
1-325.
1-325. Lot 105. And another half sovereign here, 1825. Fantastic grade of MS65. And I see 5,000 is bid. Any advance on 5,000? For this top pop, MS65, 1825 half sovereign. At 5,000. Pre-bidding has taken us this far. Spink Live, will you come in? At 5,000 now. They're considering, but we hold still at £5,000. The gavel will go up. Fair warning. And sold 5,000.
1-145.
1-145. Moving on to lot 106, and we climb higher and higher with the grades here, as we have a PF66 Ultra Cameo. Proof half sovereign at 9,500 is bid. New place on Spink Live at 9,500. This PF66 Ultra Cameo half sovereign, 10,000 is cool now. Spink Live coming back in at 10,000. Paddle 384, will you go one more? And new place at 11,000 now. With 325, 12,000 comes back at 12,000 now. Climbing steadily to 12,000 for this PF66 half sovereign at 12,000 and holding. On Spink Live with paddle 247, 13,000 comes back. Considered bidding and 14, straight back now at 14. And 15 now. And 16, straight back at 16. This PF66 at 16,000. Moment of pause as we hold, no we don't, we climb to 17 now. We keep climbing up to 18, £18,000 now. At 18, with paddle 247. Holding now at £18,000. If we're all done, I will sell for 18,000. Fair warning, and sold 18,000.
1-247.
1-247, thank you. Moving on to lot 107, and we start our nice run of silver here. half crown of 1825, MS64, and I see 1200 is bid. Any advance now on 1200, 1300 straight in. At 1300, new place on SPINK Live at 1300. At 1300 now. This MS64 example at 1300. Any further processed on SPINK Live? If not, holding with paddle 61 at 1300. Fair warning. Unsold 1300.
1-61.
1-61. Lovely. Lot 108. Shilling here of 1821. Another fantastic grade of MS64. And I see we jump now to 400. Speedy bidding taking us up to 400, 420 now. On SPINK Live at 440. And 460 comes in. And 480 now. 480 now. This MS64 shilling at 480. And 500, rounding us up now to 550. At 550 now. From the Fuller collection, fantastically graded, MS64, and 600 comes in, 650 straight back. With paddle 61 at £650. Will we go one more and round us up to 700? Still holding now at 650. Fair warning, and sold 650.
1-61.
1-61 again. Lot 109. Another shilling here, this time moving to 1825, MS63. And I see 220 on 240, 260 now. And 300 straight back, 320 on SPINK Live at 320 now. That's knocked out the auto bidder. With SPINK Live now at 320. This MS63 shilling 1825 at 320 and holding. Holding now at £320. Fair warning. And sold 320.
1-61.
1-61, thank you. Lot 110. And we move to the sixpences. Another MS63 grade. I see 240, 260. On SPINK Live at 260 now. This MS63 example. At 260. On SPINK Live now and holding at 260, 280, new place at 280, 300. Straight back at 300. At £300, they're thinking about it. With paddle 61 and holding at £300. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning. And sold 300.
1-61.
1-61. Lot 111. And again, we remain with the sixpences, another 1825 example here. Not graded this time, but in extremely fine condition. And I see 240 with the private at 240 now. SPINK Live, will you come in? I'm looking for 260. Still with the pre-bidding at 240 for this extremely fine example. And holding, new place at 260. Coming in at 260 now. Any protest on SPINK Live? Holding at 260. Fair warning. And sold 260 does it.
1-61.
1-61, thank you. Moving on to lot 112. Another sixpence here. 1 year later, 1826, and I see 190 is bid. Any advance on 190? Looking for 200. This MS61 example, 200, 220. 240 SPINK Live has it, 260 now. 300 is called 320. That knocks out the pre-bid at 320 now on SPINK Live at 320. It's extremely fine example at 320. Will that do it? Holding now at £320. Fair warning. And sold 320.
1-61.
Thank you. Moving on to lot 113, and we move on to the reign of William IV. Another fantastic proof example on offer. I should note there is a sale room notice with this lot, just to state that this is not the top pop. So we do have a PF64 cameo, but not top pop. And I see £6,000 is bid. Any advance on 6,000? For this coronation proof half sovereign, 1831. 6.5 is called at 6.5 now. New place on SPINK Live at 6.5. This proof 64 cameo, fantastic example at 6.5 and holding. Will SPINK Live come in again? Holding now at 6.5 with paddle 325. Fair warning. And sold 6.5.
1-325.
Dash 325, thank you. Lot 114. And we move to the half crowns of William IV, 1834. AU 58, but a good very fine here at 300. Any advance on 300? Looking to the room and SPINK Live. Who will go 320? And they do. 320 with the auto bidder. SPINK Live will need to go one more. With the auto bidder at 320, they do. 340 now on SPINK Live. On SPINK Live now at 340. Previously sold through the numismatic circular in 1977. And I see 340. Holding now at 300. 360 they come in. New place at 360. They've spotted that provenance at 360 now. If we're all done, we hold at £360. Fair warning. And sold 360.
1-398.
Thank you. Lot 115. Another rather fantastic proof offering of today. Small data example here for the proof half sovereign of 1853. The fantastic PF64 Ultra Cameo grade. And again, we've gone well past that estimate. As I see, £17,000 is bid. £17,000. 18 new place is called at 18 now. And 19 comes straight back. And 20 now. At 22. At 22,000 now. For this PF64 Ultra Cameo at 22. And 24 now, climbing steadily to 24. At 24,000. For this proof half sovereign at 24. Offer them 25 and we'll go up in one smear. Any interest at 25? At 24 now. Looking for 25 if you'll go one more. And they do, 25. At 26 come straight back. At 26 now. At 26,000. This fantastic example at 26 now and holding. Holding now at 26. If we're all done, I will sell for 26,000. Fair warning. And sold for 26.
1-247.
1-247, thank you. Moving on to lot 116. And just another sale room notice here. Just to note that this is W&R 343, not 345 as originally listed. So effectively, it is the plain edge example, not the milled edge example here. So slightly more common example. But I see £4,000 is bid, 4,000 now for the 1839 proof half sovereign. At 4,000 now. Any advance on 4,000? At 4,000 and holding on SPINK Live. This PF62 cameo example at 4,000. If we're all done, I will sell to the maiden SPINK Live bidder at 4,000. Fair warning. And sold 4,000.
1-226.
1-226, thank you. Lot 117. Another half sovereign here, this time just currency type, dated for 1862. And I see 3,000 with the pride bid at 3,000. Any advance on 3,000 for this excessively rare date at 3,000. It may not be proof, but we've got a fantastically rare date here. I'm looking for 3,200. Who wants to take on the auto bidder at 3,000 now? And they do, new place at 3,200. XF40, nonetheless excessively rare, at 3,200. On SPINK Live now at 3,200. If there's no further protest, I will sell to SPINK Live. Fair warning, and sold 3,200.
1-61.
1-61. Lot 118, another proof offering today, this time for the old head, proof half sovereign of 1893. And I see 4,400 is bid, with the auto bidder at 4,400. 4,800 is called now. 5,500 climbing now, with the auto bidder at 5,500. Spink Live, you'll need to go again. For this PF66 example, only 773 pieces struck, so a real rarity, and 6,000 is called. 6,000 now. With paddle 165 at 6,000. Climbing steadily now to 6,000 for this proof issue at 6,000. Looking for 6.5, and it comes in at 6.5 now. Back with 325 at 6.5. For this PF66 Ultra Cameo at 6.5. Holding now at 6.5. If we're all done, I will sell for 6,500. Fair warning. And sold 6.5.
1-325.
1-325, lovely. Moving now to lot 120 with this rather fantastic proof Gothic crown, graded PF63. They don't always come in such good condition. And I see we have a bid of 18,000. 18,000 is bid now for this majestic Gothic crown at 18,000. At 18,000. Good, extremely fine at 18,000. PF63 at 18,000 now. Spink Live, do you want to come in? I'm looking for 19. Any interest at 19? Otherwise, holding now at £18,000 with the pre-bidding. It looks to have done it. Fair warning. And sold 18,000.
1-247.
1-247, thank you. Lot 121. Another of our Gothics on offer today, the second of two. And I see 3,800 is bid at 3,800. For this approaching extremely fine example. At 3,800, any protest on Spink Live? And there is, jumping up to 4,200 now. With the pre-bid at 4,200. Spink Live, you'll need to go one more. At 4,200 now. With the pre-bid and holding. Holding now at 4,200. Fair warning. And sold 4,200.
1-83.
Thank you. Lot 122. And we move on to the silver denominations for the half crowns, 1844 here. And I see 900 is bid. 900 on Spink Life now. At 900 for this about uncirculated example at 900. Forget the estimates, pre-bidding has taken us all the way to 900. Holding now at 900. Fair warning. And sold 900.
1-195.
Thank you. Lot 123. Another half crown here, moving to 1874. And I see 360 is bid. Any advance on 360. Another example here with a numismatic circular provenance dating to April 1977. Any advance on 360. Holding now at 360. Fair warning. And sold 360.
1-196.
196, thank you. Lot 124. And we move on to the Golden Jubilee Specimen Silver Proof Set. And I see £10,000 is bid. Forget the estimate, at £10,000 is bid for this fantastically graded proof set. NGC PF65 Cameo to PF64. £10,000 with the pre-bidding. At £10,000 for this group. All with fantastic grades between 64 and 65 Cameo at 10,000. Does Big Live want to come in? Take on the auto bidder at 10,000, and they do 11,000 straight back with the auto bidder. Spink Live, you'll need to go one more with the auto bidder still and holding at £11,000. Take a moment to appreciate those grades at £11,000 now. 11,000. With the pre-bid at 11,000, I will go fair warning, selling for 11,000 and sold 11,000.
1-46.
1-46, thank you. Lot 125. It's MS63 Golden Jubilee Crown. And I'm looking for £700. Any interest at 700? This MS63 Jubilee Crown, 700 new place comes in on Spink Live, 750 straight back at 750 now. 800 is called, straight back with 129 at 800 now. 850 is called, and 900. At 900 now, steadily climbing to 900. This Mint State 63 at 900. If we're all done, we hold at 900. Fair warning, and sold 900.
1-195.
1-195, thank you. Lot 126. Move on to the Jubilee Half Crowns, another 1887 example, and I see £100 is bid. Who will take on the pre-bidder? At £100 now. Another example which was sold through the circular in 1977, 110, 120, with the pre-bid at 120 now. Spot that provenance for this extremely fine example at 120, with the pre-bid at 120. If we're all done, I will sell for £120. Fair warning, 130 comes in, straight back with the auto bidder. Spink Live, you'll need to go again. At 130 now. 130, fair warning, and sold 130.
1-195.
Right. And we move to my last lot before I move on to Ella with lot 127. And we have the MS63 Plus graded crown of 1893. 750 comes in on Spink Live at 750 now. This Mint State 63 Plus Old Head Crown at 750, 800. Spink Live taking us to 850 now. Will we go 900? And we do 900 now. Back with paddle 165 at £900. At 900 for the Old Head Crown. Holding now at £900. Fair warning. And sold 900.
1-165.
1-165, thank you. I will now pass over to Ella, who will start with the reign of Edward VII.
Good afternoon, everybody, and into the 20th century we go. And we open with lot 128, an Edward VII Coronation Specimen Mat Proof Set, and £9,500 is bid. 10,000, you'll need more paddle 61, we are at £10,000. 10,000 with the auto bid. 10,000, looking for 11. Paddle 61, you'll need 11,000. If not, we're holding at 10,000. I'll give fair warning at £10,000. Sold.
1-143.
1-143. Lot 129. And we come to the run of Edward VII Sovereigns. This one graded MS64, 1902. £1,000 is bid. £1,000 is bid. All on Spink Live at the moment. It's at £1,000. Holding at 1,000. I'll give fair warning at £1,000. Sold.
1-243.
1-243. Lot 130, another sovereign, this time 1904, graded MS62, £850 is bid. 850 with the auto bidder. 850. Holding at 850, I'll give fair warning, it's selling for £850. Sold.
1-43.
1-43. Lot 131, 1905 sovereign, graded MS62 once again, £900 is bid. £900 with the auto bid. £900. Holding at 900. Are we all said and done? It's with the auto bid at £900. I'll give fair warning. Sold.
1-164.
1-164. Lot 132, 1906 sovereign, graded MS62, and £850 is bid. £850 is bid. Have they all found their place prior to the auction? It's with the auto bid at £850. I'll give fair warning, selling for £850. Sold.
1-33.
1-33. Lot 133 and sovereign from 1907, graded MS62, £800 is bid. £800 is bid for the 1907 sovereign. Lustrous, extremely fine. Holding at 800, I sense a pattern here. I'll give fair warning at £800. Sold.
1-32.
32. Lot 134, 1908 sovereign, graded MS63, so one up on the others, and £850 is bid. 850, it's with the auto bid at £850. If no further protest, I'll give fair warning at £850. Sold.
1-33.
1-33. Lot 135, 1909 sovereign, graded MS62, and £900 is bid. £900 is bid. Holding at 900. If no further protest on SPINK Live or in the room, I'll give fair warning at £900. Sold.
1-164.
1-164 again. Lot 136, 1910 sovereign, and MS64 this time. MS64, and £900 is bid. £900. The 1910 sovereign, holding at 900. I'll give fair warning at £900.
1-174.
1-174. And something a little bit different now. George V coronation specimen proof £5 from 1911, graded PF64 cameo by MGC. My book is out. We open at £12,000. £12,000 is bid. 12,000. Graded PF64 cameo. We're holding at 12,000. Looking for 13. If no further protest, I'll give fair warning.
1-247.
1-247. Lot 138, coronation specimen approved sovereign 1911, graded PF66 cameo, and £2,800 is bid. 2,800 on SPINK Live. 3,000 now. 3,200. 3-2. It's with SPINK Live. Several of you going for it. It's at 3,200. Next bid is 3-4, and there it is, 3,400 now. 3-6. £3,600 is bid on SPINK Live. 61, you come back. It's at 3,800 now. 4,000. 4,000 is bid. 4,000. Battling it out online. We're holding at 4,000. I'll give you fair warning, paddle 61. It's against you at 4,000. Fair warning. Sold.
1-247.
1-247. Lot 139, specimen proof half sovereign, again, of course, 1911, £1,200 is bid. £1,200. Graded PF66 star. We are at £1,200. 1-3 now. You've beaten the auto bid. We're at 1,300 now. It's with you, SPINK Live. 1,300. 1-4 against you. 1,400. 1,400. I'll give you a moment to come back, SPINK Live. It's against you at 1,400. The gavel is up. I'll give fair warning. 1-5. There you go. 1-6 now. They don't want you to have it. It's at £1,600. £1,600. Lots of different paddles going for this. I'll give fair warning again at £1,600. The gavel is up. Sold.
1-165.
1-165. Lot 140, and we come to another set, this time a fourth coinage proof set of 1927, and £500 is bid. All of the coins in the set are graded, ranging from PF65 to PF62, £500 for the proof set. £550 now on SPINK Live. You've beaten the auto bid, we're at £550. It's with you, SPINK Live, at £550. I'll give fair warning to the room and online at £550. Sold.
1-165.
1-165. Lot 141. And we come to the first of two 1937 proof sets. This the Coronation Specimen proof set. And we are looking for £18,000 to start me here. 18,000. All, of course, graded, ranging from PF65 Star to PF64 Cameo, so a gorgeous set. And we are looking for 18,000. If no interest at 18, can we try 17,500, please? Let's try a little lower. £17,500. Any interest? The gavel is up, I'll give fair warning. Pass today. Lot 142. So if you didn't go for that one, you might be more interested in this. Another Coronation Specimen proof set, graded PF62 to 65, and £10,000 is bid. £10,000 is bid for the Coronation proof set, 1937. It's with the auto bid at £10,000. Are we all said and done then? Holding at 10,000. I'll give fair warning at £10,000. Sold.
1-61.
1-6. Lot 143, Coronation Specimen proof £5, and £18,000 is bid. This one graded PF66. £18,000. 18,000. You could have got a whole set, or you could just have this one for £18,000. Holding at 18, I'll give fair warning to the room and online at £18,000. Sold.
1-125.
1-125. Lot 144, and this time the proof half sovereign of 1937, graded PF66 Star, and £1,600 is bid. 1,600 is bid. 1,600 for this lovely graded example. 1-7 now. There you are on SPINK Live. 1,700. You've seen the grade. They don't come like this very often. 1,700 is bid. 1-8 now. 1,800. Will you come back 35? You will. It's at 1,900 now. £1,900 is bid. Holding at 1-9. I'll give fair warning to my bidders on SPINK Live. We're selling for £1,900. Sold.
1-35.
35. Lot 145, and we come to the reign of the late Queen Elizabeth II. This a specimen commemorative gold proof set, 1989, and we are looking for 7,500. 7,500 is bid. £7,500 on SPINK Live for the 1989 commemorative proof set. If no further protest, I'll sell for £7,500. Sold.
1-61.
1-61. Lot 146, and a commemorative platinum jubilee £5 from 2022, and £4,400 is bid on SPINK Live. £4,400. Graded PF60, PF60, PF70 Ultra Cameo. They quite literally do not get any better. £4,400 is bid. Joint Finest certified, of course. We're holding at 4,400. I'll give fair warning at £4,400. Sold.
1-195.
Sorry, what was the
1-195.
195? Lot 147, Another top pop, this a gold proof £2 from 1980. And £1,900 is bid. 1,900. 1,900. PF70, I'm not used to saying 70, this doesn't happen. £1,900 is bid. We're holding at 1.9. It's with my auto bidder at £1,900. The gavel is up. Sold.
1-176.
1-176. Lot 148, another PF70 Ultra Cameo top pop. This a gold proof £2 from 1990 and £1,800 is bid. £1,800 is bid. For the PF70 Ultra Cameo, £2. 1990, we're holding at 1,800, has its fans place. The gavel is up at £1,800. Sold.
1-176.
1-176, once again. Lot 149, the gold proof £2 of 1991. And once again, £1,800 is bid. It's the going rate today. 1,800 is bid. Once again, graded PF70 Ultra Cameo. We're holding at 1,800. I'll give fair warning at £1,800. Sold.
1-176.
1-176. Lot 150, gold proof £2, 1992. And look at that, 1,800 is bid. 1,800. PF70, Ultra Cameo. We're holding at 1.8. I'll give fair warning at £1,800. Sold.
1-176.
176. Lot 151, gold proof £2, 1993. And you guessed it, £1,800 is bid. 1,800 is bid. PF70 Ultra Cameo. Of course, the joint finalist certified. Holding at 1,800, I'll give fair warning. Sold.
1-176.
1-176. Lot 152, commemorative gold proof £2, double sovereign, error mule. And we are looking for £1,700 to start here. 1,700. Commemorating the 300 years of the Bank of England. Graded proof 70 Ultra Cameo. And we are looking for £1,700 to start us here. I do apologise, I've just seen that there is a sale room notice that this is a standard issue, £2, and not the mule as described in the catalogue. Apologies for that. Looking for 1,700. If no interest, I'll pass. Lot 153, and we come to a gold proof £2 of 1996, graded PF70 Ultra Cameo. £1,700 is bid. 1,700. 1,700 for the proof £2. I'll give fair warning at £1,700. So
1-174.
1-174. Lot 154, commemorative gold proof £2, 1999, celebrating the Rugby World Cup, graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, and £1,600 is bid. 1,600. 1,600. Holding at 1,600. If no further protest, I'll sell at £1,600. 1.7. Thank you for your bid on SPINK Live, but unfortunately you've been beaten by the auto bidder. It's against you at 1.7. You'll need to come back. Next bid would be 1.8. I'll give you fair warning. SPINK Live, it's against you at 1.7. The gavel is up. Sold.
1-43.
1-43. Thank you for your bid there on SPINK Live. And we come to lot 155, commemorative Golden Jubilee, proof £2 of 2002, graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, and £1,700 is bid. 1.8 now on SPINK Live. You've beaten the auto bid, it's at £1,800 with you on SPINK Live. 1,800. Holding at 1,800. If no further protest, I'll sell at £1,800. Sold.
1-35.
1-35. Lot 156, commemorative gold proof £2 from 2005, graded PF 69 Ultra Cameo, and £1,700 is bid. 1,700. Holding at 1,700, I'll give fair warning, selling at £1,700, sold.
1-174.
1-174. Lot 157, gold proof £2 of 2007, graded PF 70 Ultra Cameo, £1,600 is bid. £1,600. Holding at 1.6, I'll give my SPINK Live bidders a chance to come back. We're at £1,600, the gavel is up. Sold.
1-32.
1-32. Nice mix of bidders there. Lot 158 and a gold proof £2 from 2010, graded PF 70 Ultra Cameo, £1,600 is bid. £1,600. 17 on SPINK Live. Thank you for your bid. We're at 1,007 on SPINK Live. 1,700 for the proof £2. Holding at 1.7, I'll give fair warning at £1,700. Sold.
1-51.
51. Lot 159, commemorative gold proof £2 from 2016, graded PF 69 Ultra Cameo. £1,700 is bid. 1,700 is bid. Holding at 1.7, I'll give fair warning. It's against SPINK Live at £1,700. Sold.
1-174.
1-174. Lot 160. PF 70 Ultra Cameo commemorative sapphire anniversary proof £2 from 2018. £1,600 is bid. 1,600 is bid for the sapphire anniversary proof £2. We're holding at 1.6. I'll give fair warning at £1,600. Sold.
1-32.
1-32. Lot 161, proof £2 from 2020, and £1,600 is bid. This one graded PF 70 once again, Ultra Cameo. 1,600 is bid. We're holding at 1,600. If no further protest, I'll give fair warning. Sold.
1-174.
1-174. Lot 162, commemorative Platinum Jubilee this time, proof £2 from 2022, and £1,600 is bid. 1,600 is bid. Graded PF 70 Ultra Cameo, holding at 1.6. I'll give fair warning at £1,600.
1-174.
1-174. Lot 163, commemorative Diamond Jubilee, proof Sovereign, 2012, graded PF 70 Ultra Cameo, and £950 is bid. £950 for the 2012 proof Sovereign. 950, 1,000 now. 1,000 on SPINK Live. £1,000 is bid. You've beaten the auto bidder. It's with you, SPINK Live, at £1,000. I'll give fair warning. Sold.
1-1337.
Gosh. 37. Lot 164, commemorative Diamond Jubilee proof Sovereign once again from 2012, graded PF 70 Ultra Cameo. My book is out and we are at £950. £950 is bid. 950. We hold at £950. I'll give fair warning to the room and SPINK Live at £950.
1-137.
137. Lot 165, commemorative 500th anniversary of the Sovereign, proof half Sovereign, Sovereign's not Sovereign, at 1989. Saw the set of these earlier. £600 is bid. £600, graded PF 70 Ultra Cameo. We hold, no we don't, 650, 700 against you, SPINK Live. You'll need to come back. It's with the auto bidder at £700. £700. I'll give you fair warning On SPINK Live, paddle 61, it's against you at £700. Sold.
1-188.
188. Lot 166, a Diamond Jubilee Proof Half Sovereign 2012, again graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, and £400 is bid. £400 for Proof Half Sovereign. In the room, ooh, just got in there, I'm afraid. So it'll be 440, sir, for the next bid. It's currently with SPINK Live at 420. 420 we hold for 40 on SPINK Live now. 440 on SPINK Live. Any protest from the room or on SPINK Live? If not, I give fair warning at £440. Sold.
1-400.
1-400. Lot 167, commemorative Diamond Jubilee Proof Half Sovereign 2012, graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, and £400 is bid. £400. Yes, 420 in the room, please. 420 with my room bidder. You've beaten the auto bid. It's with the room, against you at 440. Shake of the head. It's with SPINK Live now at £440. I'll give fair warning to the room and online at £440. Sold.
1-0.
1-0. It's a cool paddle number. Lot 168, commemorative Platinum Jubilee Proof Half Sovereign 2022. And this is one of the first releases, graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, in the first releases holder by NGC, and £380 is bid. 380. 380 with the absentee bidder. If no further protest, selling for £380, 400 in the nick of time. 400 on SPINK Live. 400 is bid. If no further protest, I'll sell to my SPINK Live bidder at £400. Sold.
1-188.
1-188. Lot 169, commemorative Diamond Jubilee Proof Quarter Sovereign 2012, and £240 is bid. It's against you, SPINK Live. It's with the absentee bidder at £240. 240. Holding at 240, I'll give fair warning at £240. Sold.
1-178.
178. Lot 170, commemorative Platinum Jubilee Proof Quarter Sovereign 2022, and we are again at £240. It's against you, SPINK Live, once again. You'll need a little bit more. We're at £240 with the absentee bidder. 240. Again, one of the first releases. Holding at 240, I'll give fair warning at £240. Sold.
1-114.
114. Lot 171. And we come to the reign of our current monarch, Charles III. This a coronation proof £5, 2023. Top pop, graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, and £4,200 is bid. £4,200 is bid. With you, SPINK Live at 4.2. Holding at 4,200. If I see no further protest, I'll sell to SPINK Live at £4,200. Sold.
1-61.
1-61. Lot 172. Charles III commemorative Elizabeth II Memorial, proof £2. 2022 and £1,500 is bid. £1,500 is bid. Graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, £1,500 is bid. If no further protest, selling for £1,500. Sold.
1-123.
1-123. Lot 173, a struck on the day coronation matte proof sovereign, graded MS70 matte, and £950 is bid. 950. £950, sorry. Holding at 950. If no further protest, I'll sell for 950. There you go, 1,011 now. Against you, Spink Live, with the absentee bidder at £1,100. You'll need a little bit more, paddle 61. And you come back, but they come back too. 1,200 against you. 1,200. Paddle 61, it's against you. It's with the absentee bidder. I'll give fair warning at £1,200. Sold.
1-178.
178. Lot 174, PF70 Ultra Cameo Coronation Proof £2, 2023, and 1,500. Just as I was getting my words out, we're at 1,500 now. 1-6, paddle 61, you have beaten the auto bidder. It is with you at £1,600. Holding at 1,600, I'll give fair warning at £1,600. Sold.
1-61.
1-61. Lot 175, and one of the first releases, Coronation Proof £2, 2023, £1,500 is bid. 1-6 now. 1,600. 1,600 is bid. Holding at 1,600, I'll give fair warning. It's at £1,600. Sold.
1-61.
1-61 again. Lot 176, Coronation Proof Sovereign 2023, graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, and £900 is bid. £900 is bid. 950 now. 950. It's with you, Spink Live. It's at £950. 1,000 is bid. £1,000 now. Holding at 1,000. I'll give fair warning. It's with you, Spink Live, at 1,100 now. 1,100. Against you, paddle 337. It's a 1,100. I'll give fair warning. Sold.
1-61.
1-61. Lot 177. Commemorative Elizabeth II Memorial Proof Half Sovereign 2022. Graded once again, PF70 Ultra Cameo. £380 is bid. 400, 420. 440. Against you, Spink Live. It's with the absentee bidder at £440. £440 is bid. I'll give fair warning to my Spink Live bidder at £440. Sold.
1-178.
1-178. Lot 178, Coronation Proof Half Sovereign 2023, and £400 is bid. 440 now. 460. 460. A lot of interest on Spink Live here. Holding at £460. I'll give fair warning to Spink Live at £460. On the hammer, I will open that. £480 is bid. Please do bid quickly. I'll give you a chance, paddle 61, to come back. And you do, it's at £500 now. £500. Holding at 500, paddle 188, this is your moment. I'll give fair warning at £500. Thank you.
1-61.
1-61. Lot 179, first release, Coronation Proof Half Sovereign of 2023, and £460 is bid. £460. Graded PF70 Ultra Cameo, 480, there we are on Spink Live. £480 is bid. 500 now. £500 is bid. Any protest at £500? If not, holding at 500, I'll give fair warning. Sold.
1-188.
1-188. Lot 180. Last few coins here. And we are at 260. There we land. 280 now. 280 for the Coronation Proof Quarter Sovereign 2023. We are at £280. Holding at 280. I'll give fair warning at £280. Sold.
1-61.
1-61. And to the only Irish coin on offer today, a Great Rebellion of the Three Kingdoms Irish Confederate Wars. And we open at £4,400. 4,400. It's with the auto bid at 4,400. Holding at 4,400, forget that estimate, we're at £4,400. Sold.
1-131.
1-131. And we come to lot 183, one of our cover lots today, and it's a true Renaissance treasure, the Broadenbury ring, dating to 1585 to 1620 thereabouts, and discovered in Devon back in 2020. At its heart, you can see a striking pleochroic 3.2 carat amethyst, cut in a rare early faceted style. It's set in high carat gold, the huge bezel and shoulders decorated with intricate blackwork enamel, delicate swirling motifs, and transitional Mannerist auricular ornamentation. Likely to believe to be worn on the thumb, this ring would have marked its owner as powerful, refined, and cosmopolitan. Any close comparables are found only within international museum collections. This piece was actually declared as treasure, but subsequently disclaimed, and thus we have the rare and honoured opportunity to offer the Broadenbury ring here today at SPINK. And with that, if the telephones are ready, we start at £15,000 on SPINK Live. 15,000, looking for 16,000. Looking for 16.
Okay.
Any interest at 16,000? Holding at 15,000 for this rare opportunity to own the Broadenbury ring. 15,000, 16 in the room. I'm afraid we have a prior 16, it'll have to be 17. Still with the absentee bidder at 16,000, 17 on the telephone. £17,000 on the telephone. 17,000. Holding with Axel's telephone. Museum quality work, but it can be yours today. 18,000 with Greg. 18,000 with Greg's telephone.
20.
20 with Axel. £20,000 with Axel. Holding at 20,000.
What's the next increment?
The next increment would be 22,000.
Okay. The next bid would be 20.
£22,000 for this treasured rarity. 22,000 looking for.
It's holding. Okay. No, it's holding it.
Holding at 20.
No worries.
I'll give fair warning at £20,000 for the Broadenbury ring. I'll give a second warning. It's holding with Axel at £20,000. Third and final warning, £20,000. Sold. Congratulations.
Power number 900.
Thank you.
Thank you very
And
much.
that's all from me today. And I believe I'm passing back to Georgie. Thank you, Ella. As we move on from that rather fantastic ring on offer today, we move on to the commemorative medals. And I start with lot 184, this MS63 top pot, piece of Westminster between England and Holland, silver medal here. And I see 2,600 is bid. Any advance on 2,600? For this top pot, 2,800. New place on SPINK Live at 2,800. On SPINK Live at 2,800, 3,000 is called. New place at 3,200 now, at 3,200. For the piece of Westminster medal, struck 1654 at 3,200 and holding now. If we're all done, I will sell to SPINK Live at £3,200. Fair warning, and sold 3,200.
1-282.
Yeah.
Thank you. Moving on to lot 185. And we have another piece of Westminster example here. A different design, struck by Dabbler, graded AU 55. And I'm looking for 1400. Any interest on SPINK Live or in the room at 1400 for this AU 55 piece of Westminster? We are selling this today. Any interest at 1400? If not, we will pass today and pass. Moving on to lot 186. And we move on to the naval victory against Holland. Fantastic portrait here of Charles II on the front. And graded AU 58. I'm looking for 1600. Any interest at 1600? Graded AU 50 and 1600 comes in at 1600 now for this extremely fine example. Fantastic toning at 1600 with the maiden bidder on SPINK Live at 1600. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning, and sold 1600.
1-228.
1-228. Lot 187, and we move on to the Security of Britain. A lovely toned example here, and I'm looking for 2,800. Any interest for this ever popular type at 2,800. Cabinet toned and lustrous, extremely fine for this rare example. I'm looking to SPINK Live. Any interest at 2,800. If not, we will pass and pass. Moving on to lot 188, and we have another top pop on offer today, this time for the death of Mary. Rather less cheery subject, but nonetheless MS64. And I'm looking for £800. Any interest for this top pop at 800? Don't always come in such nice condition. 800 is cool. New place on SPINK Live at 800. At 800 and holding. This rather charming design at 800. If we're all done, again, I will sell to SPINK Live at 800. Fair warning, and sold 800.
There was one right on hammer.
Oh, okay.
Like just
I-
before that.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll open it up again. I didn't see that. So 850 now. So with paddle 282 at 850, as you were just on the hammer, I will allow it this time. Paddle 228, do you want to come back in again? Still holding now at £850. Fair warning, and sold 850.
1-282.
1-282, thank you. Lot 189, another top pop, and I think a rather charming design here for the peace negotiations, struck in 1710 by Rautier, and I see £700 is bid. This top pop graded MS62 at £700. Who will go 750? Any interest on SPINK Live? Currently at 700 for this top pop. Look at that fantastic reverse at 700 and holding. Fair warning, 750 comes in. New place at 750. They've woken up online and 800 straight back. Back at 800 now. At 800. This extremely fine example. Holding now, 850 is called. Climbing steadily to 850. New place at 850 now. And 900 at 900 now. They've spotted the top pop at 900. Are we all done? If so, I will sell for 900. Fair warning, no we're not, 950. Back again now at 950. 1,000 is called. Rounding us up now on SPINK Live at 1,000. With paddle 50 at £1,000, 1,100. They're thinking about it at 1,100 now. For this peace negotiations medal 1710 at 1,100. If we're all done now, I will sell for £1,100. Fair warning, and sold 1,100.
1-61.
1-61. Moving on to lot 190. This rather interesting satirical piece here on the ratification of the Peace of Utrecht. And I see, coming straight in at 2,800. for this rather mischievous design at 2,800 now. New place on SPINK Live at 2,800. Another top pot designation here, AU58. And 3,000 is cool. New place now at 3,000, 3,200 straight back. At 3,200 for this rather fantastic design here. At 3,200. 3,004 is cool. 3,400 now. Another top pot at 3,400. And holding. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning. And sold 3,400.
1-50.
1-50, thank you. Lot 191. And we move on to the accession of George I. A rather handsome reverse design here, struck in 1714, and I'm looking for £3,000. I'm looking to SPINK Live and the room for 3,000, graded AU58, nonetheless. Handsome tone here on this example. Any interest at 3,000 for this charming design? And we do. New place and SPINK Live at 3,000. For this silver accession medal at 3,000 now. Sold through the circular in 1995 at 3,000 and holding. I will sell to SPINK Live, fair warning, and sold 3,000.
1-61.
1-61, thank you. Lot 192. And we have another top pot here and another rather sweet design here for the James III failure to recover the throne. And I'm looking for 1,500. Any interest at 1,500? This MS63 top pot. There we are, 1,500 comes in on SPINK Live now at 1,500. 1,600 straight back at 1,600 now. Another example sold for the circular in 1996, 1,700. Now climbing up to 1,700 for this top pot. Silver medal of 1716 at 1,700 and holding. If we're all done, I will sell for 1,700, 1,800, new place. Considered bidding, taking us up to 1,800 now. At 1,800 and holding. Fair warning, and sold 1,800.
1-50.
1-50, thank you. Lot 193, and we move to the Royal Academy of Arts Silver Award Medal here, awarded in 1810 to the architect Louis Villamy, designed by Pingo, and I see £280 is bid. Any advance on 280 for this award medal with a rather fantastic history for a fantastic architect. Have a look through that description. I see 280. Any protest on SPINK Live for this Royal Academy of Arts medal at 280 and holding. Fair warning, and sold 280.
1-55.
1-55. Lot 194, and we move on to the MS61 small gold medal here, commemorating the Battle of Trafalgar and Lord Nelson. And I see 2,600 is bid, 2,600 now. Any advance on 2,600 for this MS61 extremely fine example at 2,800 now. New place on SPINK Live, 2,800. Provenance going back to 1987. This rather small but mighty portrait here at 2,800. If we're holding at 2,800, I will sell. Fair warning, and sold 2,800.
1-282.
282, thank you. Lot 195, another top pot on offer today, this time for the Prince of Wales' appointment as Prince Regent. Silver medal of 1811 by Thomas Wyon. And for this top pot, I'm looking for £800. Any interest at 800? AU58, nonetheless a top pot designation. New place 800 is called, 850 straight back now. At 900 now, climbing steadily to 950. At 950, 1,000, rounding us up to 1,000 on SPINK Live. 1,100 now, 1,200. At 1,200, 1,003 is called, 1,004 straight back. 1,500, 1,600, 1,700 now. This extremely fine example, and top pop, holding now at 1,700. If we're all done, I will sell to SPINK Live at 1,700. Fair warning, and sold 1,700.
1-61.
1-61. Lot 196. Another one of these rather charming small gold medals on offer today for the coronation of George IV, and I see £600 is bid, with the auto bidder at 600. Who wants to take them on? At 600 now. Unk details, nonetheless extremely fine in all other respects, at £600. If we're all done, I will sell for 600. Fair warning, and sold for 600.
1-61.
1-61, thank you. Lot 197, and another top pop, and we speed all the way on up to £3,400, 3,600 for the tribute medal, formerly known as the Naval Aid to Greece medal, struck in 1824 by Pastrucci, and I see 3,600 is called now. 3,600 new place on SPINK Live at 3,600. Top pop grade and MS61. Look at that fantastic vibrant toning there. At 3,600. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning, and sold 3,600.
1-61.
1-61, thank you. Moving on to lot 198, and we have the death of George IV now. We've moved steadily on to 1830. Another Unk detail small gold medal here, nonetheless extremely fine and lustrous. 1,000 is bid, with the auto bidder at £1,000. This rather sweet little medal here at 1,000. If the pre-bidding has done it, I will sell for 1,000. Fair warning, and sold 1,000.
1-61.
1-61, thank you. Lot 199, and we move on to the coronation of William IV with the official gold medal struck in 1831, and I see £3,000 is bid. That's 3,000. Any advance on 3,000? Very fine and rare. Only 965 of these medals were issued in gold, and £3,000 is bid. Any advance on 3,000? If not, the pre-bid has it at £3,000. Fair warning, and sold 3,000.
1-138.
1-138. Lot 200, and we move on to the coronation of Victoria. Another official gold medal on offer today, 1838. Rather fantastic piece here. Extremely fine and with case of issue. And I'm looking for £12,000. Any interest at 12,000 for this official gold medal for Victoria? At 12,000. If not, offer them 11.5, please. Offer 11.5. Any interest at 11.5? This handsome design here, the gold coronation medal. I'm looking to SPINK Live and to the room for 11.5. If there's no protest, then we will pass today and pass. Moving on to lot 201, and we have another rare silver medal on offer today, this time commemorating the visit of Victorian Prince Albert to Jersey. So if we've got any fans out there for the Channel Islands, this one's for you. And I'm looking for £600. Any interest at 600? This 1846 silver medal. I'm looking for 600. The visit reported in the Times in 1846. And it could be yours in silver. Any interest at 600? If not, we will pass. And pass. Lot 202, and we come to the last of the British medals on offer today as we move to the Diamond Jubilee of Victoria. Another official gold medal here, 1897, and I see 1,400 is bid. 1,400 now. Any interest on SPINK Live? I'm looking for 15. This about extremely fine example at 1400 now. For the official Diamond Jubilee Gold Medal at 1400 and holding. If we're all done, I will sell for 1400. Fair warning, and sold 1400.
1-164.
1-164. Lovely. And with lot 203, we start the world coinage on offer today. And we start in the Gold Coast with the reign of George III for this PF64 BN bronze proof Aki of 1796. And I see £1,200 is bid. Any advance on 1200? Sold through the circular in 1977 for this PF64. Lovely provenance and a lovely example at 1200 now. If we're all done, the pre-bidding has it at 1200. Fair warning, and sold 1200.
1-14.
1-14. Moving on to lot 204, still remaining with the Gold Coast, and we've got the proof quarter Aki. I see 550, I come in with my book at 600. 600 with me, please. At 650, I'm out at 650 with the prior auto bid at 650 now. Graded PF63 BN. Have a fantastic example here at 650. SPINK Live, will you come in with the auto bidder at 650? Holding now at 650. Fair warning, and sold 650.
1-237.
1-237, thank you. Lot 205, and we've got a group of 4 here on offer from British East Africa and Uganda protectorates. And I see £280 is bid for this group of 4, including quarter rupee, 25 cents, half cent, 1908 in aluminium. I see 280. Any advance for this charming little group here? If not, I will sell 280. Fair warning, and sold 280.
1-64.
1-64, thank you. Moving on to lot 206, and the bids fly in, and I see £320 is bid. 320 now. The NS64 Imperial British East Africa Company, half rupee, struck at Birmingham at 320 now with the auto bid. SPINK Live, you'll need to go again at 320 now. Extremely fine MS64 at 320. I'll give you a moment to consider. Holding now at 320. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning, and sold 320.
1-237.
237. Lot 207. And another group here from East Africa. 2 on offer, shilling of 1937 and another of 1949. And I see 130 is bid. Both from a SPINK provenance, 130 now. 140 comes in new place at 140. At 140. At 140 and holding. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning. And sold 140.
1-75.
Thank you. Lot 208, and we move to German East Africa. I can say my book here is well and truly out, as we come in with the auto bidder at 3,200. At 3,200 for the 15 rupee yen, 1916. At 3,200. SPINK Live, will you go again, or will we hold with the auto bidder at 3,200? Fair warning, and sold 3,200.
1-174.
174. Lot 209, and again, forget the estimate, my book is also out, and we come in at 1,700 on SPINK Live, 1,800 straight back now, and 1,900 is called. For the Bulgaria 10 lever at £2,000 now, 2,200, jumping straight on up now to 2,200. Graded AU58, 2,400 now. A good, very fine example at 2,600 now. This rather popular issue at 2,600 with paddle 182 and holding at 2,600. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning. And sold 2,600.
1-182.
1-182. And we move on to our run of Chinese coins on offer today with lot 210. This time with the silver 50 cents. And I see 2,200 is bid. Who will bid me 2,400? This AU53 at 2,200. For the Guangdong Canton Province at 2,200. Holding still with the pre-bidder at 2,200. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning. And sold 2,200.
1-85.
1-85. And we jump to lot 212, another of our Chinese offerings on offer today. Another silver dollar, year 3, struck in 1911. And I'm looking for £800. Any interest at 800? PCGS graded XF. With a CB provenance dating back to 1961. I'm looking for 800. Any interest for this silver dollar? At 800. If not, we will pass today. And pass. Lot 213, another silver dollar here of the same year, and graded PCGS once again, XF. And I'm looking for 800. What about this one? Any takers for lot 213 at 800? This pleasing, bold, very fine. I'm looking for 800. If not, we will pass today. And pass. Moving to lot 214, our last Chinese coin on offer today, and I see we have the silver 20 cents, undated but struck 1890 to 1908. 2 on offer here in this group, and I see 100 is bid. Who will take on the auto bidder for this pair of 20 cents at 100? Any advance on 100? Holding now at 100. Fair warning. And sold 100.
1-91.
1-91. Lot 215. And we move on to France. And we've got a pair of medals here, Uniface bronze medals. And I see £360 is bid for this pair. Any advance on 360? For Cosimo II and his wife Maria at 360. With the pre-bid at 360. If we're all done, fair warning. And sold 360.
1-76.
176, thank you. Lot 216, and we remain with France. Another Uniface bronze medal here. This time for Marie de Medici. And I see £110 is bid. Any advance on 110? With the pre-bidder at 110. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning. Sold 110.
1-105.
1-105. Lot 217. And we come to the Louis d'Or. Young portrait here. Rather handsome portrait. Graded NGC AU, nonetheless excessively rare. And I'm looking for £2,000. Any interest at 2,000? The 1660 Louis d'Or. I'm looking for 2,000. Looking to Spink Live and to the room. If there's no process today, we will pass. Pass. Moving to lot 218. And we have the bronze medal of 1663 here, and I see £110 is bid. Any advance on 110? This very fine example. Have a charming reverse design there. With the pre-bidder at 110. If we're all done, I will sell for £110. Fair warning. And sold 110.
1-75.
1-75. Lot 219. And we come to the 100 francs. Struck at Paris in 1869. With a PCGS grade of MS61. There we go. So many fantastic grades today. At 3,400. 3,400 now. For this rare example, just over 28,000 of this year struck at Paris at 3,400. With the auto bidder at 3,400. If we're all done, I will sell to the auto bidder. Fair warning. And sold 3,400.
1-1.
1-1. Moving to lot 220 and to Germany with the Thaler of 1865 struck at Hanover. Extremely fine example here. And I'm looking for £280. Any interest at 280? For this 1865 Thaler, struck for Schamberg Lippe for Adolf George in 1865. I'm looking to the room and SPINK Live. Any interest at 280 today? If not, we will pass. Lot 221, and we move to India with the princely state of Jaipur. And I see 950 comes in with the auto bidder at 950. SPINK Live, you'll need to go again. And they do. 1,000 is called. At £1,000 now. For this bold, very fine example. At £1,000. Still holding now at 1,000. Fair warning. And sold 1,000.
1-75.
75. Moving to lot 222 and to Poland with this commemorative gold 20 zlotych. Please excuse my pronunciation. And I see 1,100 is called at 1,100. 1925 example, 1,200 comes in. New place on SPINK Live at 1,200 now. Fantastic MS64 grade at 1,200 for this commemorative issue at 1,200. If we're all done, I will sell to SPINK Live at £1,200. Fair warning. And sold 1,200.
1-359.
359. And with lot 223, we move to the lower denomination of the 10 zlotych of the same year, graded MS63 this time, and I see £600 is bid. Who will take on the auto bidder? At £600. This bolder, extremely fine example at 600 now. MS63 at £600. Again, if we're all done, pre-bidding has done it. Fair warning. And sold 600.
1-359.
Again. Lot 224, and we move on to Russia. This time with the reign of Alexander II. Gold 3 rubles of 1874. And a rather respectable MS62 grade. I see £2,600 is bid. 2,600 now. Extremely fine example at 2,600. Again, it appears the pre-bidding has done it. Selling for £2,600. Fair warning. And sold 2,600.
1-154.
1-154, thank you. Moving on to lot 225. And we remain in Russia with the gold 10 rubles of 1976. A rather later dated issue here, but with a fantastic MS66 grade, and I see 850 is bid. New place on SPINK Live at 850. Don't see MS66 every day at 850 now. If we're all done, SPINK Live has it at 850. Fair warning. And sold 850.
1-405.
1-405. Moving on to South Africa with the proof sets. This first example of 1952, and I see £1,200 is bid. At 1,200. The 1952 proof set at 1,200. Still with the pre-bidder at 1,200. This much as struck example, and holding now at £1,200. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning. Sold 1,200.
1-86.
86. Lot 227. And we move to the coronation proof set of Elizabeth II. I see 1,100 is bid at 1,100. This much as struck set. I should note the threepence is missing, but otherwise much as struck at 1,100. If we're all done, I will sell. Fair warning. Sold 1,100.
1-79.
79. Moving to our penultimate lot, as we move to Sweden and Queen Charlotte, and I see 75 comes in on SPINK Live at 75 now. This bronze medal commemorating Queen Charlotte here, very fine example at £75. SPINK Live has it at 75. Fair warning, sold 75.
1-273.
273, thank you. And we move to our final lot of today as we move to Switzerland with this rather fantastic gold 100 francs. Struck at Bern in 1925, a scarce issue here, only 5,000 pieces struck and believed 1,200 were subsequently melted. So a scarce offering here, graded MS63. Forget that estimate and forget my book. I see £13,000 is bid at £13,000 now. Any advance on 13,000 for this single year of issue type at 13,000. That key MS63 grade holding now at £13,000. Again, the pre-bidding has done it. Fair warning, selling for 13,000 and sold 13,000.
1-99.
1-99. And that concludes our sale today. Thank you to everyone who's joined us in the room and online. The next time we will see you will be on 17th of April when we offer the Hambledon Hoard. Thank you and goodbye.